You don't really know where you're going in life. You don't know what to do with your life. You're kind of just living unconsciously on autopilot, just floating through the days. The time is passing you by, the years are going so quick, and it's like, what the fuck am I even doing with my life? I need to make a change. And you feel really stuck and you don't know which direction to go in. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sammy. If you are new here, I feel like I never say my name in videos. Like, people probably don't even know my name because my channel name is Voice Notes from Your Bestie. But my name's Sammy. Hi, hello, nice to meet you. Today I wanted to talk about being stuck and feeling like you are stuck in a situation, stuck in a rut. You feel like you're not really progressing in life. You feel like you've got nothing really to show for your life. You probably feel a little bit lazy and like you don't understand why you've got no motivation to do what other people seem to be doing online, and you just overall feel a little bit numb. I am here to help you out of that because, girl, I have been there too. I feel you. I know what it's like. To be honest, I go through these cycles like quite often and I feel like I'm quite good at getting myself out of it. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. So I think first things first, when you're feeling stuck, the most important thing that you can do is kind of understand why you're feeling that way. Sometimes we can feel stuck on a surface level and we don't really know why, and it's not really that deep, and we do just naturally come out of it, and that's fine. But sometimes there is a deeper reason why we're feeling stuck, and I think that is probably the reason that keeps us stuck, like keeps us going in and out of these ruts all the time. If I was to take a guess, I feel like you guys would probably feel stuck because you don't really know where you're going in life. You don't know what to do with your life. You're kind of just living unconsciously on autopilot, just floating through the days. The time is passing you by, the years are going so quick, and it's like, what the fuck am I even doing with my life? I need to make a change. And you feel really stuck and you don't know which direction to go in. I think living unconsciously is like the #1 reason of why we feel stuck. I know for me that that's the case anyway. Like, when I feel like I've not had enough time with my thoughts and I've not journaled, or I've not really sat and connected with myself and checked in with myself, that's when I feel really stuck, because I'm not honoring what I actually need and what I want to achieve in my life. So I think the first step is definitely identifying why you feel stuck, and that will help you so much. Another thing that can make you feel so stuck is avoiding doing things that you find uncomfortable, or avoiding doing things that you feel like you would be bad at because you don't want to deal with the embarrassment and the cringe of being bad at something, or other people perceiving you to not be good at something. This is something that has kept me stuck for so many years prior to like now, like the past few years. I didn't really do anything. Like, I never really tried anything new. I've always been the type of person to be like, I don't like games. Like, I'm not really a games person. And to an extent, like, I do get a bit annoyed about games sometimes because I think, oh, I'm just so bad at games. I don't know if I'm bad at games, or I don't know if my boyfriend's just really good at games, but they just kind of annoy me. But anyway, I just would not do anything outside of my comfort zone. I would never try anything new. I would never take on a new project or hobby or anything, because I just thought in my head that if I'm not naturally good at something, then I shouldn't be doing it, and that it's not okay for me to do it, or that it's not worth even trying. That was kind of the mindset that I grew up with, and that could not be further from the truth. We need to learn how to be good at being bad at things. That is one of the #1 things that I wish someone had told me years and years ago. I wish that people told me that it is completely okay to make mistakes. It's completely okay to be cringe. It's completely okay to embarrass yourself and make yourself look like an idiot. We all do it. And all of the successful people, anyone who's ever achieved anything in their life, have had to go through like an awkward, cringe beginning phase where they're not really very good at what they're doing. We all have to go through that, and like everyone at the top as well, like everyone who's built businesses and things like that, they've all gone through this difficult period of being bad at things. And I get why you wouldn't want to do it, because it's uncomfortable. It makes your ego feel very uncomfortable, and it makes you kind of question your worth, because it makes you think, oh my god, I'm not good at anything, and all that kind of stuff. It really just is a jab to the ego. But once you learn and you understand that it's actually really applaudable for you to actually do things that are really difficult out of your comfort zone, make yourself look a bit stupid, let people think that you aren't good at something for a change, rather than just sticking to the things that you know and like trying to just keep doing those over and over. It's just so important to try new things, and just to kind of, even if you don't go far in whatever you're doing, like whatever new thing you're trying, it kind of helps you learn a bit more about yourself. Like, I never knew that I would be a person who would enjoy games. Like, I used to hate them, but now I play games with this mindset of knowing that it's okay to be bad at things, because I've not been a game player my whole entire life. Like, it's not something that I've spent a lot of time on, so of course I'm going to be bad at it. I now go into playing games with this mindset of thinking like, it's okay if I'm not good at it. And like, if people want to take the piss and tell me that I'm bad at playing games or bad at playing Mario Kart or whatever game I'm playing, I'm just like, and of course I am. Like, I don't spend all my time doing this, so why would I be good at it? Like, it's very new to me. I'm a beginner, of course. And I think sometimes when people do react that way and make you feel stupid, or try and make you feel stupid, they can only try to make you feel stupid if you accept that. And I think when you meet their shitty comments with a response of like, and what? It really gives you your confidence back, and it allows you to take the power back and feel a bit better about yourself, because you shift from this place of feeling really embarrassed and like you're really bad at things and it's just really cringy, to thinking like, wow, I am amazing. I'm trying something new that's really difficult, really uncomfortable. Yeah, I think when you kind of meet other people's reactions and shitty comments with a vibe of like, and what? Like, of course I'm bad at this, like I know. And like, when you're aware of your shortfalls or shortcomings, it's so much more empowering. It makes you just feel like, yeah, I'm trying something new, I'm bad at it, but I can only get better from here. And I think that's really important when it comes to becoming unstuck. Like, just getting stuck into other things, no matter how uncomfortable it feels, just doing it and giving yourself a sense of purpose. Stop binge watching reality TV and get off your phone. This is one of the major things that kept me stuck for so many years. Like, I can hold my hands up high and say I'm guilty as charged. I used to spend the majority of my life watching reality TV programs, like binge watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians, The Only Way is Essex. I lived for TV. Like, I didn't really have a life of my own. I wasn't allowed to do much as a teenager, so I just lived for reality TV and escapism, and just like going on my phone, going on Instagram or Facebook or whatever apps were about at the time, and using that as a way to kind of escape and live vicariously through other people. It served a purpose when I was a teenager, but what I found going into adulthood with this mindset and mentality was that living vicariously through other people is just gonna make you feel really shitty about your own life. It's gonna make you feel like you don't actually have a life. You're not experiencing the world with all of your five senses. You're literally just looking at your phone or your TV with your eyes and hearing it with your ears. And it's no way to live life. And I think if you spend too much time watching reality TV and living vicariously through other people's lives, you kind of get a distorted perception of what reality actually is, especially when it comes to watching things like Keeping Up with the Kardashians. They are living a very extravagant life. Like, they have private jets, they have massive mansions, pools, whatever. Like, they have everything. And I think that's amazing, and it's amazing. I used to think it was very inspiring, and it did serve a purpose for me 100%. But I think there gets to a point where it's like, what do I actually want? Like, do I actually want the things that these people on reality TV programs have got, or do I just want it because that is all I am allowing myself to consume? Like, I'm just consuming reality TV and I'm thinking, oh yeah, this perfectly produced piece of entertainment is making me feel like I want that thing because they've presented it in such a way. But like, if you present anything in such a way, like, I'm gonna want it. I'm so easily influenced. I think anything packaged pretty enough can make you think that you want it. But what you will find is that when you actually attain those things, they don't give you the feeling that they thought, or that you thought they would. They kind of just make you feel a little bit empty and a little bit like, oh, was that it, kind of thing. And it makes you feel a little bit broken. It makes you feel like you are not very easily pleased. Like, you can't really, no matter what you buy, you still can't buy the feeling of fulfillment and the feeling of getting unstuck, like that's very much your own thing to deal with yourself and understand and get to know yourself. And it's not the solution. It really is not the solution. I think we think that escaping and living vicariously through other people's lives is a good way to cope and a good way to get inspired and maybe get unstuck, but I feel like in moderation. And I think the best way for us to get inspired and unstuck is to actually live our own lives, even if it's boring, even if it's just walking to the corner shop and buying some cheese, or even if it's just like going to a little cafe. Actually living your life and getting out into the world in whatever capacity that you can, it's gonna make you feel so much freer and less stuck than if you are just sat at home on social media watching reality TV and just comparing your life and thinking that you want everything that all these other people have, when the reality is that when you get to know yourself on a deeper level, you'll realize that you don't actually want those things as much as what you think. They might be like a nice little sparkly addition to your life, and you might still want them in some kind of capacity, but you don't really want them as much as what you think you want them. But you're only gonna know that when you stop watching reality TV and get off your fucking phone and touch some grass. Take it from me, like, I am guilty as charged. I am literally the worst at this. I'm calling myself out. And finally, just take the pressure off of feeling like you need to get unstuck or get out of a rut. You do not need to do anything that feels unnatural or feels like it would be forced. A lot of the time we're in a rut because of a reason. Like, there is a reason for us to be in a rut, and we live in a day and age where it's so easy to kind of avoid these things and try to romanticize our lives and do things that are going to make us feel better, because we don't want to feel sad. Like, who wants to feel sad? Nobody. But you're gonna find that once you've exhausted all the options, once you've watched all the YouTube videos on how to become unstuck and get out of a rut, and you've watched all the TV and the TikTok and done whatever, you're gonna realize that none of those things actually are helping, and like it actually all comes down to you being with yourself and connecting with yourself and understanding why you're actually in this position in the first place. And sometimes it's not even that deep. Like, if you have really soul searched and you've not really found an answer of why you feel like you're stuck all the time, sometimes being stuck is just a part of life, and it's a part of just, I don't know, I feel like maybe it's our way as humans to kind of decompress and wind down from the chaos and the overstimulation of the world today. I don't think that we are equipped as humans. I don't think we've evolved to the point where we can handle as much information as we are taking in, and our bodies need some time to catch up. So I think sometimes feeling stuck is probably just your body wanting to chill out and not do anything at all. But the problem is that a lot of us just try to fill the void and fill that uncomfortable feeling with doing things, and we don't always need to do things. It's not that deep. Sometimes we can just be, and we can just exist, and it'll be uncomfortable. Like, I assume you guys have had like a stomach bug or have been sick at some point in your life, and you're forced to stay in bed and not do anything. You can't go to the gym, you can't do a hot girl walk, you can't use all of your healthy coping mechanisms, and it's probably sent you into a bit of a frenzy, and it's probably sent you straight to your phone, scrolling through TikTok, trying to figure out ways to not be so bored, because we're so terrified of being bored. I don't know why. I'm the same too, but like, I don't get why we're so scared of being bored, because it's just a part of life. But like, none of us know how to just sit with ourselves and just sit with the uncomfortable feeling of feeling a little bit sad and feeling a little bit stuck and a little bit numb and apathetic. Like, it's fine. Sometimes we just have to do that, and it's a part of life. Anyway, that was a very short and sweet video, but I just felt like I wanted to share with you guys the coping techniques and just like the information that I have that helps me sort of navigate this difficult time of being in a rut and feeling uninspired and unmotivated, and like you don't really have any direction in life. I'm thinking I want to do like a rebrand on this channel. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I need something different going on. I feel like I need like a series, not even a series, but like I need to just re-strategize and think of like how I'm gonna do my content, because I don't know, I feel like I've not really been feeling inspired at the minute, and I want to kind of re-spark that flame within me. I am also moving out so soon, like literally so soon. There's probably going to be only a few more videos that are actually in this bedroom before I move out and I'm in the house. So I feel like I need to cut myself some slack, because yeah, Like, it's going to be a chaotic time. Like, I've literally got to uproot my whole entire life and move, and I feel like that's a very stressful process, even though I've never done it before, but I can imagine. But I just feel such a good energy. Like, I start a new job next week, I'm moving into a new house, it's just been my birthday. Like, I don't know, I'm feeling good vibes, and I feel like I really want to stir up this energy and pour it into my YouTube channel, but I just kind of need to re-strategize and think of how I'm going to do that. But I'm very excited for everything that's to come in the next few weeks, few months, years of my life. I don't even know. I'm just excited for it all. I love you guys so much. Let me know how you've been getting on, what you've been doing. This is the first video I filmed in about, like, it feels like forever. I don't even know when I last filmed the last video. But yeah, let me know what you're up to. Also, let me know if you're a Gemini, because it's Gemini season and I've just had my birthday and I'm feeling like a brand new woman. I am 26 years old now and I'm feeling like I'm 26. Like, I feel like I've stepped into my grown woman era and I'm here for it. I'm really here for it. I feel like I've got good vibes about 26. Anyway, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please subscribe, like, all that kind of stuff, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.